Okay, guys, I'm here today. Fabio Gurgel, huge honor for me. Guys, my professor, so the one that I learned everything I have, and I trained with him in Sao Paulo from 2009, 2013. Then I came to New York City. He was my coach on every match that I did, so I'm very happy to be here with you,
My
Fabio.
pleasure, Bernardo.
And guys, 1 week after the Alliance just won the 13th world title by teams on the IBJJF World Championship, so I think it's a special week too.
It is. Very special.
Yeah, and guys, Fabio is it's the one who has produced the biggest amount of Jiu-Jitsu black belt world champions in the world. I mean, like if we start counting all the names here, I think we would go
but I think we can give them a number. I think Alliance now has 80 world championships in black belt.
80
titles.
80. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's unbelievable.
You go for yourself. I go for myself.
Yeah.
And I already gave you one away, right?
Yeah.
So we have 80 world championship titles in black belt, just in Alliance.
Okay. And Alliance is the team who has won the most sort of titles, like by far at this point.
By far, yeah. We had so far 26 editions of the world, and we won 13. Half.
Oh my God, 50%.
50%, one team.
Winner takes all.
And the nice fact is, next year, if you win one more, we're gonna be the double of the second.
That's crazy.
So Grace Barra has 7.
That's amazing.
You know.
No, that's
that's another record that you want to break.
Yeah. You're always trying to break every single record.
Of course, you just kick the ball and run.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, so guys, Fabio just shot an entire structure all about guard passing. And if you research him online, he was always well known for being like one of the best guard passers in the history of Jiu-Jitsu from every era. So super excited to learn from you again, Fabio.
My pleasure, Bernardo, man. And what we did in this, this time was a little different, than we used to, to do in the past when we show a lot of techniques. And, of course, techniques are cool and you need to learn techniques in order to apply them in the training. But what I realize is that just the techniques is not enough to be a good passer. You really need to understand the concept.
I got it.
You really need to understand the positioning, where you can stop and how you should stop and how long you should stop before your opponent sometimes break mentally before you pass the guard.
Yep.
Right? So the first thing is, how can you clear the opponent's leverage? Because doing guard means that you get some points of support, right?
Yep.
If I can support your weight away from me, means that, man, I'm in a comfortable zone, right? Yep. You cannot pass my guard. I'm pushing you in the hip. I'm controlling the biceps, or I'm with the hand on the collar. So all these things that bother the passer, you need to know how to clean all those.
Yep.
And then once you clean all those, you're gonna search for a position that gonna make you pass the guard, or at least put your opponent in a much harder situation.
Yep.
Where they start spending much more energy than you.
Yep.
Right? So you can find your own position. I'm gonna show you now a position that I like to do nowadays. That's the position that I search when I'm passing the guard.
Yep.
And every time that I get there, most likely they're gonna pass your guard,
yep.
and most likely that you're gonna spend a lot of energy before they pass.
Okay.
Right?
Which is even better.
Which is even better, right? When I'm landing across timeout, what I'm looking for is the point that I'm gonna pass your guard and I will be fresh and you're gonna be exhausted.
Okay.
So that account is good for me, right?
Yep.
So it brings my submission rate much higher.
Yep.
Because I land there and you are desperate to rest when I'm ready to attack.
Yep.
Right? And it's a different scenario when you scramble and then you get the pass.
Yep.
What happened when you pass like that you need to rest. And if the guy
and the guy on board is fresh and is gonna push you away,
and then you're gonna spend even more energy.
Yep.
Right? So it's not what we should look for. Right? When you're passing the guard means that you should have the control before you pass.
Yep.
All right? So what's the position that I'm searching when I'm facing any kind of guard is this one. I want to have your leg between my legs, right?
Yep.
It's kind of common. The difference, what we're gonna see now is, instead of just grabbing your gi and try to cut the knee or trying to go that side, I want to keep both hands on your shoulder. So my idea is, I want to keep your blade flat on the mat.
Okay.
Right? Because if I let go one shoulder, let's say you use the De La Riva, invert De La Riva hook. So you're gonna turn, see, your shoulder out of the mat. So you already position yourself in order to keep your leg close to your body, which of course is impossible for me to pass.
Okay.
Right? So you are just preparing your guard, and I don't want to face that, right? So when I'm here, I'm gonna do this. So you see my pressure is on my hands.
Yep.
Right? I'm pretty light here. And let's say you're gonna try to do the same thing to put the invert De La Riva.
Yeah, it's awkward.
See? You cannot really find a good positioning for you.
Yep.
It means that your leg now is weak. If I go this way, I can go and pass. But let's say that, you feel that your invert De La Riva doesn't work well, you want to kick me away like this. Maybe you can do it. You're a strong guy, long legs. So if I feel that you're gonna work with this hook, you're gonna move to the side.
Okay.
So try to kick now.
There's no way.
No way. So if your leg comes this way, it's easy for me to smash your legs and go to the full pass.
Got it.
Right? So all I want is this. Maybe the guy gonna try to put the lasso on that leg. Like this. Right? So you just move me back, and then again, I'm in your guard. So I know that, take the lasso. So I know that that's a possibility, right? When you come with the lasso, go.
Man, that's incredible.
So I just follow your leg, you know? So lasso doesn't go through, right?
Yep.
You still have your blade on the mat. So this leg's weak.
Man, that's incredible. So pretty much like you set up a posture that any answer I give you, you have one counter right away, and it's exactly what you want.
Exactly. I gotta put yourself in the position that you don't have any point of support.
Okay.
You are like, I'm floating on top of you, right? And what the guard player wants, some control.
Yep.
Right? You need something that, if I put the lasso, I'm fine. Right? If I put the foot on bicep, I'm fine.
Yep.
If I put the De La Riva hook, I'm fine.
Yep.
But once that you don't have anything, I'm just floating on top of you. You never know which way I go.
Yep.
Right? I can cross the knee, I can go for whatever pass I want.
I got it. No, and Fabio, I remember like looking backwards and remember you passing was always like pressure passing related, which is great for who is heavy and strong, but for the lighter guys, like, so this way sounds to me is almost like a new method that everybody can do, because it doesn't matter if you're stronger.
And to be very honest with you, I'm not that heavier and stronger anymore.
I got it.
Right? So I start to face guys that are much stronger than me. In the past, in that position, I would be the strongest. Right?
Yeah. And
but nowadays, the guy maybe can push me away.
Got it.
So I start looking for a positioning that doesn't really matter, you know?
Your strength or...
My strength or the guy's strength, right? So one other thing that we can see from the stiff position, let's say I'm here, is that, but the guy's still, you know, I'm not really comfortable. You keep this leg a little open in the way that I cannot fold to that side. So what I want now is just make you deal with my weight. So I'm gonna just lower the level, right? I step and put the head on top of your chest.
Yep.
So I'm gonna keep this position, which is not comfortable for you, right?
Yep.
Because what are you gonna do now?
Yeah, I'm completely stuck over here.
You get stuck, and anytime I can do this.
Do the knee cut then.
The knee cut, or get the half guard over, you know? So I walk back and get the half guard over.
Got it. No, that's incredible.
So you can do many things, just positioning yourself in a situation where there is no resistance.
Got it.
You know? And in order to resist, you need to spend a lot of energy.
Okay.
You need to push me away. And even though you are stronger, how can you push me away from this position?
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. You give me.
Yes.
If you escape the hip, you give me the pass.
I got it.
So you are in the middle of, a really hard situation to do.
And honestly, I think this is what everybody wants to learn. Like, everybody wants to learn, like, the concept and the position instead of just like, oh, control here and here and here and do the sweep, like, or do the passing.
Because the point is, of course, techniques are not wrong.
Yeah.
But what I think is important is, if you learn the technique, you gotta be lucky that the technique is gonna work for you.
Got it.
If you learn the concept,
Yeah.
you're done. You can choose whatever technique you like.
Yeah, and even if you change some detail here or there, nothing.
It doesn't make a change.
Yeah, the big picture is the same.
there, and the positioning and how you put the guys to handle you with your weight. The weight distribution. This is what counts.
Got it.
It's not about how strong you are or how fast or
Yeah. No, I got
Couldn't be that way.
Yep.
Otherwise, you need to be the strongest guy in the room. Otherwise, you won't pass the guard.
And even if you are,
Yeah.
this is gonna expire at some point.
Exactly. If you use that strength, if you use that much, you're gonna get tired anyway.
Yeah, I agree. No,
so
I agree.
position yourself and find the right spot for you. Maybe it's not the same technique that I'm showing.
Okay.
Maybe it's not the position that you like to be, the one that I just showed. But you're gonna understand the concept. You're gonna find the perfect spot for you.
Got it.
That's why I think that matters.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, so guys, Fabio just shot this entire instruction all about the fundamentals and concepts about the guard passing. So every position in sequence, and he really focused on explaining the concepts instead of just like showing the move. So it's going to be at IBJJFanatics.com very soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So make sure to check that out. And thanks so much, Fabio.
Thank you, Bernardo. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.